set it off with 1, 2, 3, 4.
Whoa, you got the theme song to my show too? How did you get royalty to that? Hello, everyone. Welcome to Ranked Top 5 List of Stuff That Don't Matter. This is the Sonar Network's Holiday Marathon 2021 Winter Thing. Yeah, we are here and we're ready to party and ready to rank things. Now, I have a very special crew. We got to get right into business this morning because usually this show can run anywhere between 2 to 3 hours, which is a ridiculous length for a show. But Michael said we have a hard 45 minutes. If you go over 45 minutes, we're cutting off this list. So I gotta stop stalling for time. Let's introduce my guests who are here with me today. That's How I Remember It's crew. We have Michael Mongiardi, Raul Delgado, John Richardson, everyone. Get in here, boys. Get in here. Go, 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 go.
The Condiment Gang is back.
Condiment Gang. There's a lot of talk about onions this morning. No more onion talk. We don't need that. We're talking about...
Are you not an onion guy?
I love onions.
And you're still good. Still good onions.
Yeah.
I know John. I know John is with me on the onion game. John, how would you even like consider eating any of this? John's on mute. Cannot hear him.
John's on mute. You can tell by his expression that he loves onions.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, still on mute. Still on mute. That's okay.
It's almost like you sound like a squeaky toy sometimes, John. Am I crazy?
Hey, while John's figuring out his audio, how about I explain the format of the show, and then we get right into it. And John, you keep talking and let us know when you're finally here and ready to party with us. Yeah, we can't hear you, buddy. I'm sorry. So how Ranked works is usually we go through 3 rounds of nominations, nominating 3 nominations each to make a master list of 12, and then whittling that down to a top 5 list on whatever topic I want to choose for the day. Now, today's topic is going to be Christmas themed because, 'tis the season, if you will. I heard that from Ebenezer Scrooge.
Can you hear me now?
Oh, John's here.
Okay, well, I guess this headset that I plugged in just for this mic does not work. So I'll just use my laptop headset or my laptop mic.
Yeah.
So what was the terrific question that you asked me? I apologize.
I was asking you if you would even consider eating any of this.
Oh, no, absolutely not. As you guys know, I would do almost anything for a show. I got a tattoo of Josie and the Pussycats on my arm for our show. That's How I Remember It.
Oh, my God.
Not eat an onion.
That's true.
I would not.
We did a live improv show. While improv was happening, John was being tattooed on stage. I think it was the first time that's ever happened. So
wow,
we're kind of trailblazers.
Well, that's how I remember it. Top 5 onions to eat. We're not doing that topic. It has to be Christmas onions, which I don't know. Shallots are Christmas onions. Hey, because it's the first thing in the morning. Michael was like, you got to keep it PG in the morning because no one wants to hear raunchy stuff. But also, I just woke up like 30 minutes ago. So I think we need to get that, like, those creative juices running.
Mm-hmm.
Usually for Ranked, we get like our guests to premeditate what the list will be, what their nominations are going to be. But today's episode is going to be kind of on the fly. So on the spirit of that, I want to ask you guys to play 5 things with me. I'm going to go around with Michael, John, and Raul. Just a quick little 5 things. The first 5 that come in your head, that's your top 5. And I'll ask Michael first. Just to get those, improv juices flowing. For you, what are the top 5 upgrades to Santa's sleigh?
Okay, turbo boosters, flux capacitor, the thing that makes it really small so it can go inside people's bodies.
You're just turning it into the magic school.
That's what I was gonna say.
It sounds like what that is. Yeah.
A microwave oven.
And
big chunky tires. like monster truck tires.
Okay, because Santa really needs tires while he's flying.
Well,
He's
no,
gotta
'cause then it
land.
can go. Then it can go on snow.
Yeah.
Oh, smart. You guys are smart. That's why you're here. Raul, let me ask you here. Can you give me
Go
the
on.
top 5 meanings of Christmas?
Top 5 meanings of Christmas. Definitely crippled kids. And then also, I would say Scrooged, with Bill Murray. And I would also say snowflakes. And the last thing I would say, I think, is definitely probably going to have to be Christmas with the Cranks.
Wow.
Did
I'm
you
not
ask
sure.
top 5 movies? Did I misunderstand what you said?
No, I said top
No,
5
okay.
meanings of Christmas, but I'll take it.
No,
That's a good
that's
question.
still the right
Does
answer. I
anybody
was
else
just making
see
sure.
Raul as the? Is Raul's video as bad as my audio?
I would say they're comparable this morning.
Yeah.
Is it
Raul's
really?
video is a little choppy, but we can hear him, and it's okay.
That's so
We
weird.
expect little hiccups. This is a marathon. It's loosey-goosey. We're going for 14 hours. I was expecting issues. I did not expect them to happen immediately, but here we
We're
are.
the experiment show. The
Yeah.
first show of the day
Yeah.
has to go through those, those challenges before you can hit that stride.
Speaking of
Yeah.
challenges, are you going to plan to leave the marathon in every segment, Mike? To go open your door, walk around, leave Mariana alone?
No, we ordered food. I mean, we don't need to take up time for this, but we ordered food, and my food arrived way late, so that's what happened.
Fair enough.
Great. John, I have to
Here's
ask you.
Little thought. If you need to take a break, you had some terrific guests backstage. Could have brought on to fill your.
We were just
spot.
waiting. We were just waiting to pounce on it.
Could have just
and-
thrown us in there, man, and I would have done just fine with no audio.
John, let me ask you, now that your audio is back,
Ish.
give me your top 5 ways to beat all the reindeers in a fight.
Absolutely. First of all, they don't have brass knuckles. They don't have knuckles at all, right? So brass knuckles, obviously. Secret shivs. I have toothbrush on me at all times. Sharpen that up.
Nice.
What you're going to do is you're going to want to body them with elbows. They don't have elbows. Okay, now think about this. A lot of things for us are not poisonous. They're going to be poisonous for reindeer. So invite it to a nice dinner. Put out all things that are poisonous to animals, but that we can secretly eat. Like rat poison. Okay, last thing is, of course, you want to hollow them out like a tauntaun, and then use the reindeer body to not only survive but thrive.
Wow. That's these answers are all better than Raul's answers because you understood the question. So.
Yes, I heard the question and then used words to answer it.
See, what's crazy is I heard it clearly.
I'm with Raul. Honestly, his answers were perfect.
Yeah.
Oh man. I feel like Raul's trying to make a point, but he's completely frozen.
Am I still frozen?
No, you're okay now. You're okay now. Oh my God, I'm stalling again. Let's get into the show and what we're ranking today. Again, we're doing a mini episode of Ranked, from making the list to whittling that down to a top 5. It's going to be holiday themed. We're doing top 5 ways to dethrone Santa. That's the list, or that's the topic.
Very good. Mike, are you eating a knish?
It's a latke.
Oh.
But I do have a knish though. I have both.
Yummy.
Okay,
I'm
I
eating
didn't
a lot
want
of
to
carbs
interrupt.
this
I'm sorry,
morning.
we've got a lot to do. It
God,
just looked
dude.
delicious. And I
I'm
wanted
John-
to
eating a
get
lot of
on.
carbs this morning because I'm having an onion for lunch. So
Right, you don't want to burn a hole in your stomach.
Let me tell you, John always finds a way to interrupt the perfect flow of the show. Because as everyone knows, I have a very good format for this show, but John thinks he can make it better.
Here's the thing.
Yeah.
It's not a good format,
Well,
but I appreciate the idea behind the show, and I think there's ways we can snap it. We can make it a little bouncier, and quite frankly, you could be on a better network. That's another thing you could fix.
well, I heard this is a trial run, so if we do well this morning, Michael and Mariana are going to buy us out.
Yeah, we will.
Millions of dollars.
hostile
Right.
takeover of the
Yeah.
podcast.
he will
Yeah.
give you
Yeah.
half of an eaten onion.
That's all I wanted. That's all I wanted for Christmas. Okay, top 5 ways to dethrone Santa. So how we do things is we got to come up with ground rules. This one seems pretty easy, but what are the ground rules that we gotta navigate before we start nominating stuff?
Okay, Santa has to be left alive.
Mm,
That very
Dethroning,
good.
we're not murdering.
right.
Yeah.
Not killing Santa.
Yeah,
Right.
murdering is too easy, right?
Because
Let's just take that off the table.
If you just
Yeah.
murdered him, you're just going to get Santa Claused in,
Like,
and we're not.
we
Santa
can all
Clausing.
murder him. Like
Right?
that's not the everyone.
We're not using the Santa Claus to kill
Yeah,
him
we're
and take
all
his place.
capable of killing somebody, especially Father Christmas, but we're not going to go there because it's too easy. Yeah, that's great. That's great. Michael,
is
what
too easy.
ground rules?
Ground rules. That's it. No murder.
No murder.
I got nothing. I think all's fair in
Love and Christmas.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair.
I don't know. I don't have anything else. I think.
Sorry.
Pass.
It's Dethrone Santa. Just to clarify, we don't have to take his place. We just have to make him dethroned.
Right.
Yeah, but you can take his place if
No,
you
I know.
want to. But
I
you don't have
I just
to.
want to clarify.
So we could leave it to next in succession. Is this fine?
Okay.
Yeah, we can next in succession.
Yeah, we could do
that. Okay, so Robot Raul, what's your ground rule for today?
My ground rule? I don't know if I have it. The murder thing is pretty good. I can't think of another. I'm gonna pass. I can't think of another like ground rule that seems like it would be cheating or anything like that.
I've got some ideas though. I'm already I'm.
Oh yeah.
The gears are going.
Oh yeah.
As someone who came up with the topic, I didn't come up with answers in advance because I wanted to make it fair.
I appreciate that.
Yeah, of course. Here's a question: which Santa, or is it just the nebulous Santa? Is it
Tim Allen?
Tim Allen Santa.
Tim Allen Santa. The most famous iconic Santa. No. I think there's Coca-Cola Santa, right? The red and white.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah, we don't need to deal with Krampus or any of that jazz. We're doing Santa as we know it here in North America.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
The real Santa.
The real Santa. All right. Well, I think
the one
we
that
should
delivers presents on December 25th, not this crazy January whatever in the Greek Orthodox Church. You know what? Churches in general, let's take them down. I'm sorry.
New top five.
New top
five ways to take down a church. Okay, let's just do it. Let's get into it. Just like, well, you know what? It's not like every episode. For this very special episode of Rank today, we're going to go around 2 times and maybe 3 if we have time. Who knows? Make a list of, I guess, 8 and then whittle that down to a top 5 ways to dethrone Santa. I have a randomizer here. Let's see who goes first, just because we'll spice it up. It's me. Okay, great.
Let's just trust that.
Sure. Just great. Just trust me, guys. You trust me, right?
Yeah,
I made a great
robot noises.
I made a great list for condiments. I made a great list for fictional vehicles. We're not talking about that today, but I'm just saying.
You lost, so I trust you.
Mayo was robbed, but that's okay. So.
That's right. Okay. So, top 5 ways to dethrone Santa. How about we let's see, we swap the naughty and nice list, okay? We swap them. So when you do it, you Santa's
like a
sleeping.
Mission Impossible type caper where you sneak into his office and you switch it.
Exactly. But like we kind of like sleeping gas the entire North Pole, make them all fall asleep because, you know, Santa has a lot of security in the North Pole. We know this. So we got to take out the elves, not kill them. Take out Miss Claus, not kill her.
Okay, how are you taking them out then?
For dinner.
Okay. For dinner,
Okay.
followed by sleeping gas. And then we just do a little swapperoo. That's it. And then what happens is the next day, Santa delivers those presents to all the kids. And they're like, yeah, I can't wait for my gift. But they notice, and the parents notice, that all the naughty kids are getting the presents. And we start to lose confidence in Santa. And then we don't vote him in next year, you know? So that's my my first nomination.
Okay.
Very good. Thank you for the Foley, Mike. Thank you for the Foley work.
Is that a French press?
It is a French press. My coffee maker broke.
It's okay.
Oh.
French press all the way.
French
I have
press
the
is
same
good.
one.
How are you
I
going
have
to
the
make
same
your Spressies?
Yeah.
How are you going to make your Spressies, Mike?
This is working for me. It's working.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Who's second with the computer?
We have John. It's you.
Oh, terrific. You know what? I think I'm going to go the obvious answer. Let's unionize those elves, baby. I think the elves have the power of production on their side, and we just need to teach them about the power that they have inherent in the system. And I think once we get those elves unionized, they're going to realize that they don't need this this glory hog taking all their they're the ones making the toys. You know, don't you think they want to be up on a Coca-Cola poster? Don't you think they're going to want to be the true stars that they? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it was very clear.
Yeah, we
couldn't be clearer. Oh no, John died.
Yeah, are
Yeah.
you like the
very good.
union rep for the unionized elves? No, you're not.
I don't think we even need a union rep. You know what I mean? I think it's true communism.
Okay.
All the elves with a certain amount of stuff. We're going to generate it. We're going to put it in a pot. Everyone's going to take back a certain amount. I don't know how communism works. I assume there's a bit more stuff in.
Great. I love it. Unionize the elves.
Unionize.
Unionize. It is early in the morning, isn't it? Jesus. Okay. Raul, according to this robot wheel, we're gonna talk to you next. So what do you got?
Well, I think there's an easy way to do it. One, I have a suspicious feeling that Santa isn't being really loyal to Mrs. Claus.
Whoa.
I say we get a camera crew, we just follow him, we track him down, we see where he's up to, see where he's going. This sleigh that can go anywhere and travel kind of through time and like pause time. It's like, you think he's just using that to give presents to all the happy kids?
I guarantee
and families?
day one we find that sleigh in some shady motel back alley.
Guaranteed. You look in there, there's gonna be a bunch of tourniquets, hacksaws in the back of that thing.
Oh, you think he's
I'm saying I don't know, but I'm not ruling it out.
Wow,
Sure.
This went on a different direction than I thought it was. I thought he was cheating on Miss Claus, but you think he's secretly murdering.
Yeah, I thought that was obvious.
Hold on. Are you thinking of Dexter? I know Dexter's back, but we're talking about Santa.
Wait.
Same guy.
Yeah, no, I think it's Santa. I think you think he can't have clean hands. I guarantee you, he's just a man with some extra powers. We do an investigation. We see what he's up to, and we find out. And obviously, he's getting up to some dirty business. We release that to the public.
Yeah,
and we see what he does. And like, honestly, I don't think people are gonna be happy about it.
Nobody lives for thousands of years and doesn't get a little bored with life and decide to try something new, aka murdies.
Just try a little bit of murder. You just want to dip your toes in murder every once in a while. And the ground rules was that we couldn't murder him, but nothing in our nomination says that Santa isn't already murdering other people.
We don't know. Yeah. We don't know. I'm just saying we don't know.
As long as we're agreed that one of the top ways is to invest all of our power into proving a thing that might be true.
That's true. Michael, you're the next one on this robot wheel because there's only one name left. So what do you got? Right. First nomination.
Okay, so mine's so easy. I'm kind of going the opposite route of John. What I'm going to do is we're going to go to the North Pole, just spy around, poke around, find the best elf there, right? And then we headhunt him. We offer him, double what he's making there. We start our own rival workshop on the South Pole. And we build it up. We hire better elves that make better toys. Build it up, and just basically squash the competition entirely. And we're gonna have it. We got Bezos. What?
Could we role play that?
Yeah, let's see it.
Yeah, let's play it.
All I'm saying is, I just think it could be doing better. It could be better. That you're doing good work. You could be doing better work. I'm the elf. You can come headbutt me.
Oh, okay. Hey, I'll give you $1 billion to come to me on the South Pole.
I'm sorry?
$1 billion.
Dollars?
Yeah.
What are those?
And scene. That was really good.
Wow.
Yeah.
Why does your elf sound like an Italian mobster kind of thing, John? Like it's
It might be my microphone.
Oh, great. It's great. Okay. Just making sure. Let's just go right into it. We don't have a lot of time. Second round of nominations. Here we go. We can just do in the same order.
Sure.
I should have thought of my answer as you guys were talking. Okay. We were just talking about Tim Allen's Santa Claus before. Let's use a concept from that movie where it's like you gotta wear the suit to become Santa. So how about this? We invite Santa over to have to have a nice fire. Just be cozy, just catch up a little bit, drink a little bit of Bailey's in your whatever cocktail you're doing, and then we turn up the heat. We turn up the heat, and
I like this.
and Santa's like, wow, I'm getting really hot here. I never do this, but I gotta take off my suit.
Turn
and
on
we're
a
like,
little
"Yep."
Marvin Gaye.
You know where I'm going with this.
Oh, yeah.
Anyways, he takes off his suit. He gets really hot and sweaty. He's all butt naked now. And then we swipe the suit. We're not going to burn down the house because no murder. We already discussed this. But he's going to be hot and toasty. He might pass out a little bit. He might get a little bit of carbon monoxide poisoning, a little bit, but he's not going to die. We're going to swipe his suit. And then the next day he's going to ask us where it is. And we're going to be like, I don't know, man. I'm not sure. But that's the source of his power, right? Without the suit, he's not Santa. That's my nomination.
Checks out. Steal
Right.
a suit.
Steal his suit. But I had a little plan.
No, I understand.
Don't reduce it just to steal the suit.
I just thought if we're going to put it on a list, it might be easier to reduce to one line.
John,
I apologize.
John,
I apologize.
You're trying to get a job at Ranked, and I can see that here. John, what's your nomination?
Very good. Just like you, I have been only listening and trying to find ways to ruin your suggestions. I have not thought of my own. So let's say if we're also going to go to the Santa Claus, I believe Santa Claus 2 rules, we ran into the Mrs. Claus, where in order to stay Santa, he needed to have a Mrs. Claus and be married. So if we can romance that Mrs. Claus, convince her she can do better.
You're going to romance Mrs. Claus?
Yeah. What are you trying to say?
I'm just
You don't think I can be romantic? Let's role play this.
Let's role play this. Let's roll.
All I'm saying is you could do better. Look, I think you're doing great with Santa. I just think you could be doing a little bit better. I'm an elf. Come with me. I'm an elf.
And scene, I guess.
And scene.
It's perfect. It's perfect. That's great. So you're gonna romance Mrs. Claus.
Yeah, I think she could be doing better. So even if it's not me, if she's not interested, that's totally fine. I think I can give her a little bit of self-esteem. I can, she doesn't have to be Mrs. Claus. We could find out her name is Deborah, for instance.
Okay, so
You
your
don't
plan
have to be
is
living
your
under
plan
the
is to
shadow of
gaslight
some-
her. Okay, cool.
yeah, nice. That's good.
Yeah, that was my plan. When it goes up on the list, it's gaslight Mrs. Claus.
John, I have a question for you. You watch a lot of movies. You have a favorite Mrs. Claus? The one that you want to seduce the most? Obviously, you're looking.
Rosemary Clooney, White Christmas.
Wow, didn't expect a
You had
quick
that
answer
ready.
like that.
Good pick. That's good. I like it.
I'm
That's
very
good.
good. I'm
That's
very
good.
good.
What about in Christmas Chronicle 2? You see that one with Kurt Russell and
Oh yeah.
His wife?
Goldie
His wife.
Hawn, right?
Goldie Hawn?
Yeah. I got to go Rosemary Clooney.
All right. Hey,
John-
the heart wants what it wants.
Do you know
Heart
the one whose name it was? The actress who's from the Tim Allen one, that Mrs. Claus?
Was it Diane? Who was it?
Is it Rosemary
Come on.
Clooney?
Yeah, you know what?
Oh yeah, Rosemary Clooney, right? Stupid.
Okay, Raul, hit me. Second nomination. Let's go.
Hear me out. Inception. We go in with the suitcases and the suits. We dress up as elves. Obviously I can get away with it. Tuong, I assume you can get away with it. We go in there to dress as elves.
But still
get
with
him
the
when he's
suitcases
sleeping.
and the suits.
Still with suitcases.
Okay.
We rip off the elf suits. We go in there. We plug all this stuff on. Obviously, we don't explain too much because that's boring, and that's not what the fun of it is about. We know what we can do. We go and do the brains. We go and do his dream brain, and we tell him we're there to help him. And we've set up a scenario of different stories of levels of dreams to
Mhm.
convince him
Mhm.
that this isn't what his father wanted for him.
Mhm.
That he wanted him to have a path of his own that was different than being Santa.
Mhm.
And then
Wow.
we punch out of there all the levels and we play that French song with the wah wah wah, and then we
Yep.
get out. And then
Can I say, can we incept him to that he always wanted to surf?
yes, we can incept into him anything we want. I think making him want to surf
I'm
is
really
a
on
good
board
one
with this.
because
I'm
then we
really
can
on board with this.
yeah. We make him surf. We make him want to have different expectations for himself. And then he drops the job because obviously Willie would have done such a good job of convincing him that this isn't what he really wanted.
Wow.
Beautiful.
And we didn't do it. He convinced himself.
That's right. Well, I mean, we kind of did. If you're inceptioning him, you're
Well,
kind
you
of doing it.
incept him so that he comes with the idea himself.
Raul, can I ask you a question? As someone
Yes.
who's probably seen Inception many, many times, who's your crack crew here? You got 5 people probably. You need like a
Like your
Tom
top 5.
Hardy.
Yeah, I get Michael Mongiardi, obviously.
Oh.
Michael Mongiardi will be the architect of the dreams. He'll came up with the stories. He'll be like,
Mhm.
here's a kid and a ball drops in his head or something. I don't know. And that convinces him to change his mind about something. And Tuong, you'll be in there too. You'll have ideas that we need to refine, like maybe like a podcast idea that we can like maybe fix, and then we'll take that somewhere. But we'll help you out with that. And John, we will come in. He'll be the the femme fatale that will guide him through and try to help him out. And I obviously Ellen Page, and I think that's the end.
Elliot Page.
So
gonna
no
be
one's Leonardo
Elliot
DiCaprio
Page.
in this scenario.
Honestly,
no one's-
Leonardo DiCaprio felt like he was pulling the whole crew down with his issues.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
true. Yeah.
Him,
You know what?
none of us have an issue with the fake.
Obsessed
wife
with that
we're-
top.
Oh,
Like,
my
give it a
God.
rest, boy.
Yeah,
It's a child's toy.
It's a child's toy. Anyway,
Yeah.
So
Okay.
Inception.
The last nomination for today, top 5 ways to dethrone Santa. Michael, what do you got?
Nice.
Wow.
We did it.
That's John's. Yeah.
That's fantastic. That's a fantastic photo.
I would get a job at Santa's workshop. I'd get in on the ground floor, right? I'd work my way up, ingratiating myself to Santa. I earn his trust, and the whole time I'm telling him all about Tahiti and how beautiful Tahiti is. Oh, you would love Tahiti. Oh, the palm trees, the beaches, the crystal clear waters. You would love it.
Yeah.
And I would just be planting that seed. Or you could say gaslighting.
or incepting.
Yeah. These 3 are all kind of the same, but I would do this, but it's very Tahiti. Mine is Tahiti focused, and I think that's taking this up to another level.
Okay.
Yeah. I
So,
have an
yeah,
idea what's
Tahiti,
going to be top of the list, guys.
and then just going to I'm going to kind of plant that idea in his mind. That
But
he
not
wants
through
to go to
dreams.
Tahiti.
But not through dreams.
And
Let's
then
be
it's better
clear.
than the cold, frigid North Pole. Ooh, doesn't like it. You don't like it. And then I'm just going to eventually convince him that he doesn't want this job. And then eventually I'll just be like, well, I could do it. And I would just, over years, would slowly dethrone him.
This is a long
That's very
con.
good.
Wait,
It's a
you
long
could,
con, but
you
it's worth
could
it.
take over as Santa, or what? You could.
Yeah, that's
just,
what dethroning is, right? You take over. You're Santa now. Isn't that
Well,
dethrone?
Didn't
Well-
we discuss that?
Well,
It
we
doesn't
did-
necessarily mean
You don't
taking
have to
over.
take the throne. You just have to get him off the throne.
Oh, I see.
Okay.
Okay. Well, I would take the throne because I'm power hungry.
Of course.
Okay.
I mean,
well, that's the
that
one
guy
thing
doesn't
that
run
makes
a
your
podcast
nomination
network.
different than rules. So it's great.
And Tahiti. Don't forget Tahiti.
Yeah. And the suits. Raul
Right.
said we needed suits.
Let me read you the list of what we have. So we're only doing 8 today instead of 3 rounds of nominations. 8 nominations. So we have Swap the Naughty and Nice list. I'm going to post it in our chat so you guys can see it. Get elves unionized. We can see if Santa is disloyal to Miss Claus and if he's secretly murdering. We have this South Pole workshop idea that Michael said. We have stealing the suit. We have John. What was yours? Mrs. Claus something.
We want to make Mrs. Claus realize she can do better than Santa, so that he won't be married and
Oh.
then can't be Santa because he's not married, based
Right.
on the rules of the Santa Claus.
Right. And then Raul has Inception, and then Michael has Tahiti Inception.
Yeah.
Which is, taking the throne and stuff like that. Let me post this in our chat here. Apologies if it's not detailed. I was trying to do this as we were talking. Boom. Wow, great. It doesn't post very well. So-
That's okay. I think we got the gist.
yeah, you get the gist. Okay, so let's come up with, we got to whittle this down to, top 5. What are we thinking here? What is the big contenders that is
I
going to
do
make this?
I do like South Pole. Thank you, Tina, for shouting it out. I think Mike's was the most original of our concepts. You know, we've got a lot of crossover going here.
Yeah,
I
I love
like-
how he
I like
starts with
starting
an
up-
original concept and then
Yeah.
he just apes another concept. for
I
a
think he
second.
Basically-
incepted me with his
Basically starting up a rival North Pole in the South, and
Right.
then stealing all of his workforce so he can't be Santa. I
That's
like that
great.
idea. I think it's coming at it from a capitalist perspective, which I think we can all agree is the best perspective.
Oh
Yeah, you go, yes, right. Of course.
We all love capitalism here at
Yeah.
Sonar Network.
I don't know
Love
what
it.
capitalism is, but I think it's like taking stuff out of a pot.
That's
Yeah.
two things you didn't know about. You're like, I don't know what communism is or capitalism.
Yeah, my understanding is communism is putting stuff into a pot. Capitalism, you take it out of a pot,
Wow.
right?
That's sure. Let's say sure. Raul, what do you give me what's your favorite on the list that we can
Oh,
start?
I see, and I'm not doing this because it's mine. I'm doing this because it's awesome, and because everyone wants to be an Inception, and everyone wants to see it happen to Santa. And I say the Inception idea is a perfect idea.
Can I ask
say
you a question, Raul?
Please,
Why is
ask
your Inception idea better than Tahiti Inception?
Yeah, actually, and I've got a follow-up question. Why not Tahiti? Like, don't you think something's missing from your answer?
You know what? Call me crazy, but I feel like it was a regression of my idea. I feel like I know that sounds crazy because Tahiti is a really good backbone to convincing someone to leave their job. You know, I hear it happen all the time, but I'm gonna say I like the Inception one. I think it's convincing. We've seen it work in the film, so I think it works in real life.
Yeah, I guess it works in the film. Yeah, it totally does. The thing that I don't like about taking the throne is that Michael's taking the throne of Santa Claus, and you're a busy guy already. How are you going to run the Sonar Network and be Santa? I just don't see a situation where you could like really properly do a good job being Santa.
I'd hire people. I'd hire help, outsource. You know, I've got to funnel that money out of Santa Claus. You know, it's all about Santa Claus is all about materialism and toys for children. We got to funnel that money into the Sonar Network for the art to get people's art out
your
to
idea
the
is
world.
basically to let Mariana take over from Santa.
Yeah, that's what I'm hearing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Michael, do you have a favorite that isn't your Tahiti idea?
You know what? I'm going to go with swap the naughty and nice list. It's simple. I know it was the first one, so
It was a good one.
it didn't get we didn't get too wild with it yet, but it was simple. It was straight and to the point. And just think of the hilarious sitcom style confusion that would happen. Like, oh no, little
That's true.
Randy, who always kicks people, is getting all these big good gifts, but the good little boy who studies hard and does all his homework got a lump of coal. So that would be
I see.
that would be pretty silly.
I do like the caper element of it as well.
It is
Yeah,
good.
that's
It is
fun.
good. It's simple. And it's like you didn't need a lot of explaining,
Yeah.
which is good.
Although I will say, I do like the idea. The more I think about it, I like the idea of like if you're gonna film this, you just whisper the word Tahiti, and then we do like Guy Ritchie hard cuts to stamping a passport, cut to an airplane, and he's just on a beach. Like that's all it took was saying Tahiti.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a short
Yeah.
film, but it's good.
It's a great film.
Yeah.
I'm gonna you know what? I do like this Mrs. Claus idea. I'm not just saying that to throw John a bone,
Thank you.
but it's good. You know, Santa, he's a hardworking guy. He needs a love. You know, he needs somebody in his life, and you take that love away from him. What has he got? Nothing. He's got no will to become Santa anymore. Let's take Mrs. Claus out of the equation. Not kill her, just take her out.
Do, sir.
Take her out.
Yeah,
His magic
John's
will
gonna
go
make
away.
her- Yeah, let's see that play
Honestly,
out one more time.
Santa's got to be. I mean, he's probably not paying her the attention she wants because he's so busy. And I think that would be your way to sneak in
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
You go in there like kind of early December while he's starting to ramp up with work, and you're just there to show her, how good she deserves to be treated.
You know what?
Yeah.
Just a shoulder to cry on.
Absolutely, that's all you need. That's all.
Yeah,
You need.
that's your move, eh?
No.
This-
That is such a creep move.
Dress up as an elf and be a shoulder to cry on. I get
Yeah.
it. It's a solid tactic. Okay, so we have Swap Naughty and Nice List. We have Mrs. Claus, Inception, and South Pole Workshop. That's our 4. We need a 5th. So if you look at what we have left here, we still have Steal the Suit, Get the Elves Union. I can't say that word.
Tongue is famously anti-union.
Yeah, that's right. That's why I have a hard time saying it.
Yeah.
We have the Dexter situation with Santa, where he's secretly murdering people, and then we
I have
have.
a question about that. If it turns out he's not Raul, just on the small off chance that Santa's not secretly a Dexter.
Okay, you guys really focused on the Dexter side, and I know
I mean-
because murder's a big deal or something.
Dexter is
but,
kind of the best kind of murderer, though.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, we all like Dexter.
Do you think Santa's secretly unlike Dexter? He's not killing other serial killers. He's killing other
Santas or
like
potential
fairy,
Santas, maybe.
like the tooth fairies and Easter bunnies. Is that
Oh, he's
possible?
killing all those guys.
Yes.
When's the
There's
last time
all-
you saw an Easter bunny, Tongue?
You know, I've never seen one, so that's
Boom.
a wow.
Boom.
Wow. Okay. All right. Is this nomination too dark? Is it too dark for Christmas?
Is it too dark for Christmas? I think we're in the world of dark.
Mm,
Or
Mm.
decidedly all agreeing to make sure he
sure,
unjustifiably
sure.
leaves his throne.
I think I don't like it.
Fair.
Is that too dark?
Wow.
If I just say it doesn't make sense to me, Raul.
See, the
I don't
problem with
like
this
it.
nomination, Raul, is like it's on a hunch that he's being disloyal. It's a hunch that he's doing something secretive, and we just don't
Yeah.
know.
If he's not doing something secretive, do we have to frame him?
I hear what you guys are saying. If it's too hard to get, we'll remove it. Just forget it, okay?
Okay.
All right. Okay. All right. Well, we got to come up with our 5. We only have less than 10 minutes left. So if we're taking that out of the equation, how do we feel about we can't do Tahiti Inception. I'm sorry, right? Like that's too close to the other Inception.
Yeah, no,
I
you're
think
right.
we- I think we can combine Tahiti into Inception. I think we can make that one.
Okay, let me just. Can I just have a sidebar with Raul? Raul,
Mhm.
Yes, sidebar.
I'm looking down at you here. Hey, Raul.
I'm looking up at you.
Um,
Right, there you go. Yeah.
There it is.
Okay,
Oh, wait.
so
Here we go.
okay, we'll use your Inception, your rules,
Right.
your game, everything
Fine.
about it is true. But can we just throw Tahiti in there?
Tahiti
It would
inside of
really
my
mean a lot to
Inception?
me. Sorry, can you repeat that?
And put Tahiti in my Inception.
Yeah, I mean everything else is yours is the same. We're gonna hold it just exactly as it was. It would just mean so much to me if we could do Tahiti.
Can I just
have
say, my brother, I know you guys are doing a great bit, and I'm so sorry to interrupt it. My brother just threw a note at me because he wanted to make sure I said this. What if Santa's a serial killer who only kills people who worked on the show Dexter? And
All right.
was that worth me interrupting you?
Yes. The answer is yes.
Yes. And
Great bit. Great note.
and
So
Mike,
sorry.
Mike, I agree with you. I will inject your Tahiti into my Inception. I'll take yours on. Become one idea.
Well, because I'm the host and a tyrant, I will not let that fly.
Whoa! he wants us. He
Oh,
wants us to do that.
tyranny!
There,
I knew it.
there has to be a different in the nominations. We can't just go willy-nilly combining them all. What if we just combine the whole list right now? It'd be
I-
chaos.
You know
Okay.
what? I 100% agree. I didn't think of it. I like that firm fist.
Thank you, John. Thank
Tom
you.
waited
Wow,
for
we're
us to
really
be
getting
as
along
happy as
today.
possible before he axed that idea.
Yeah. I want to see you guys play it out before I axed it.
I would say steal the suit. I like actually. We haven't. That's not on the list right now, is it?
Oh, it's not. No, steal this.
You know
It's
what?
either
I don't
steal
wanna
the
see-
suit. Yeah.
I'm not sucking up to you. I'm just saying that's a great idea you just had. I like your control. You're going to steal that suit. I like your idea.
All right. Do you guys agree with that? Are we cool with that? Steal the suit.
I'm cool.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. So
Can we
our-
take the suit to Tahiti?
you know what? Yes, because I'm a tyrant, and I'll allow that too. Just for I want Tahiti in my nominations. That's why I was making such a big fuss about it before. Okay, swap naughty and nice list. Steal the suit. Miss Claus. Inception. South Pole Workshop. That's 5. What's number 5?
Hmm. I think honestly, I'm gonna say my Mrs. Claus thing's number 5.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I like
Oh,
your
yeah.
Mrs. Claus.
Not even competition. Okay, yeah. All right, let me just
It really relies on the rules of the movie Santa Claus 2 being true.
Yeah.
Which is your favorite Santa Claus movie?
Santa Claus 3 had Jack Frost.
That movie's bad. Okay, all right. Okay, I'm cool with that. So number 5 is Mrs. Claus. Take her out of the equation. She's gone.
Yeah.
What's number 4?
Great question, Raul.
Number 4, I would say. What do we have on our list? We
You
have
can see. You can
right,
see
it's
in
right
the-
there.
in
Yeah,
the
yeah,
chat there,
yeah.
Raul.
I say it is going to be the Union.
Okay.
But the
I say,
Union's-
but I'm not married to that. But like, that's my vote.
we don't. Do we have the Union on our list?
We don't.
We don't. No, it'd be like
Oh,
South Pole Workshop would be the closest thing to it.
yeah.
But I like that idea. That's a really good idea.
It is,
Good
yeah.
idea.
I think maybe Inception, maybe, or Swap Naughty and Nice are my
I think
next
Swap
two,
Naughty
I
and
think.
Nice can be number 4.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
It's
Mrs.
fun.
Claus is 5. Swap Naughty
Yeah.
and Nice is 4. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm on board with this so far.
Yeah,
me
number
too.
3. So so let me just recap for the people at home who are missing out here. Number 5 is our Mrs. Claus plan, where she's not in the equation anymore. Number 4 is swapping the naughty and nice list. This is for top 5 ways to dethrone Santa as a reminder. And number 3 is
Steal the suit.
I'll put Inception in there because I understand that it is also like John's relying on the rules of a film
Yeah.
with suitcases that hypothetically go into your brain.
Really
So-
relying on technology that we don't currently have.
Yes.
we don't know. It could
Yeah, and a
exist.
I'm saying
Santa
we don't
we
currently
know
have it.
is real.
Even if it exists, we need to go find that stuff, which
Yeah,
makes it a harder
true.
thing to do.
Yes, that's true.
Because then that part of the plan is like being like, okay, Leonardo Dicaprio, we got to make friends with him, and then do a whole song
Yeah.
and dance.
And he's
Mhm.
Yes.
famously a party guy, so you got to keep up with him
Mhm.
and hang around with him on his yacht until he's ready to share the technology with you.
You're right. You're right. Okay,
3. Yeah.
great. Number 2. So we have Steal the Suit, and we have the South Pole Workshop as the 2 we're fighting for.
I am weirdly. I know this was our last suggestion. I think Steal the Suit might be my number 1.
Wow.
Is that crazy,
Michael?
guys?
I'm cool with it.
I'm
Actually,
on
they're
board.
both really good.
They're both really good.
They're both really good.
I'm definitely partial to the South Pole Workshop because it is mine and because I love capitalism.
Oh, you know what I just thought of?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, we should have.
But I am willing to take second if that's the way it has to be. I mean, I'm going with the group here. It's an honor to be even nominated.
Is it possible to throw in a last minute number 1 is Magic School Bus?
Oh, I'll allow it.
Okay.
I'll allow it.
It's so funny. I'm
Allow it.
looking at the green room here, and as soon as John says Magic School Bus, Mariana perked up and was like, "I got to start typing."
yeah.
We love the Magic School Bus.
Yes.
By the way, Mariana, I nominated the Magic School Bus on our top 5 fictional vehicles episode. So
Yeah, as
Just saying.
Mariana also pointed out, and she led with this, that it can go into pee holes and travel time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
we
Which
should
I
have
think
had
is better than Santa's suit. Honestly.
yeah, we can go up Santa's pee hole. So number 2, I think, I don't know. I'm not sure what I want to go, because with the South Pole Workshop idea, we have to make sure we're better than Santa.
Yeah, and
we get his best elf. Okay, we hire top elves from all around the world that work so hard. We pay
true.
them.
yeah.
Get everyone from his administration.
Yeah,
Okay.
You know,
Okay.
because Santa's just a face. It's like
kind of like what we're
president.
doing to Pod Cavern.
Oh, right.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah, exactly.
Oh, okay. I understand now.
Yeah, this is honestly just the proof of concept for taking over Christmas.
Am I like Bernard in the Santa Claus? Is that the top elf? You know what I'm
Yep.
talking about.
Yeah.
So I'm the equivalent to Bernard, is what you're saying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you really want that, yeah.
He's a hot elf, right? Was he a hot elf?
He's a cutie.
Yeah. I mean,
Okay.
he was the head of that TV show Numbers. So
Never heard
Oh,
of it.
was it? Oh, David Krumholtz, right?
Yeah, it was David
I
Krumholtz,
forgot,
I think,
that's
was
him.
Bernard,
Yeah, right. He's a cutie.
Guys,
He's
back
cutie.
on track. We have
Oh,
one. Okay.
He's a
Raul,
cutie.
I'm leaving this decision to you because I made
Yeah.
fun of you a lot this episode. Your robot voice, your Inception.
Thank you. Yeah,
I'm leaving it to you. What's number 2?
I'm going to say number 2 is. I'm going to say it's the Make Another Workshop.
I think
Okay.
I agree.
All right.
I think just because like it's hard. We have to be
Yeah.
better
of
than
work.
Santa.
Stealing
I
the
don't
suit
see-
feels outside the
Yeah.
box, but that suit is magical. I think
Yeah.
it's the right one. And I like the idea of having a sexy night with Santa where we play him some music and turn up the heat and, just get him to. I like the idea that you didn't knock him out. You just convinced him to take off the suit.
Yeah, we
he
get real
convinced
loose.
himself because it's so hot in there. We have like
Yeah.
5
Yeah.
fireplaces going. All right, here we go.
That is
Top
clever.
5 ways to dethrone Santa. We have our list. Number 5, Mrs. Claus. She's gone. We take her away from Santa. He's powerless without his loving wife. Number 4, we swap the naughty and nice list. Number 3, it's Raul's Inception idea. Pretty good.
We incept him to not want to be Santa,
Exactly. He does
Yeah.
something else
to
afterwards.
go anywhere but Tahiti.
Yeah.
Anywhere.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. And you're not taking his throne. That's the difference with Michael's nomination too.
All
And
right.
number 2 is we're going to make a rival South Pole workshop. We're going to somehow be better than Santa by taking all his elves and his administration.
Even not necessarily better, just better funded. Like we can be the Facebook to his whatever was before Facebook. We can, you know what I mean?
MySpace.
It
Yeah.
doesn't have to be better. It just has to,
Friendster.
yeah.
yeah, we get it. We get
the
it.
High
messenger
five.
to his ICQ.
Mhm.
Wow,
To-
that's
to
a
use
deep
a real deep cut.
Yeah, I love it. Number 1, we steal the suit from Santa Claus, and then without the suit, he's just a nobody. There you go. We did it. Top 5 ways to dethrone Santa, everyone.
Thank
Wow.
you so much for having us, man. This has been fantastic.
Love it.
Yeah,
And
thank
I
you.
want to say you have one of the top podcast networks in this show right now.
Oh, wow.
And
It's,
you know what?
yeah.
And this is also a proof of concept that we can do ranked in 45 minutes.
Yeah, no, we don't want to do that. We want to, like, in the real format of the show, we want to, like, drag it out as much as possible. That's
No,
what
ranked
we
is
love
ranked
about
is a lot of fun.
It is
And
a lot-
it's a lot of
everyone
fun.
should
For
check it
instance, if
out.
you listen to one of our episodes on Ranked, I interrupt way more. If you can believe that.
And offer
Yeah,
way
this
more
is John.
suggestions.
This
Yeah.
is John controlling himself.
Yeah, where I'm not listening and I just randomly cut people off mid-sentence.
The things that happen is
Yeah.
we usually interrupt each other and also start talking about some niche movie reference that nobody else would understand. So, yeah, it's great. It's great. You should listen to it. But thank you all thank you, Sonar Network, for having
Thank
us
you,
here
Tom.
today. This has been a lot of fun. And thank you to the guys, the elves.
Condiment
that's how I
boys.
remember it.
Yeah.
The
And
boys.
stick around for the rest of the day. There's going to be terrific shows all day long. Some of us are going to be back later in the day doing fun things. Mike's going to be here all day. He's going to force himself to eat an onion
Yeah.
raw
Stay tuned to watch
like an
that.
apple, which is
That's
I might
disgusting.
vomit while watching.
It's happening in an hour and a half. I'm not ready
That's
for
awesome.
it.
That's
Not
great.
ready.
Can't wait.
Oh,
Are you going to be able? You're doing it so early in the day. Are you going to be able to do the rest of the marathon here?
I hope not.
Yeah. Remember, Mike, if you need a break, like if you have to step back, just bring somebody in from the backstage to guest host with Mariana while you go and vomit and
I will
cry.
take.
Yeah.
I will probably have to do that. I'm sure.
Yeah, and if it's not too weird, if you could keep eye contact while eating the onion, that'd be awesome. I'd appreciate that a lot.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Yeah.
That'd be great. All right. Well, that's it for the show. Thanks for listening, everyone. And yes,
Thanks,
stick
everyone.
around for the rest of the day.
Happy
Yeah.
holidays.
Bye, everyone.